In our final workbook, our team created a SWOT analysis chart for Chegg's Corporation, as well as a breakdown of the McKinsey 7S framework. In the 1970s, the 7S framework was created by former McKinsey consultants Thomas J. Peters and Robert H. Waterman. The framework maps a constellation of interrelated factors that influence an organization's ability to change. The 7 S's are structure, strategy, systems, skills, style, staff, and shared values. The model is based on the theory that for an organization to perform well, these 7 elements need to be aligned and mutually reinforced. This model can be used to help identify what needs to be realigned to improve the overall performance of the company's strategic planning or to maintain the alignment during any kind of change. After a lengthy analysis of Chegg's downfalls, we suggest the adoption of a corporate-level strategy to strengthen the company's knowledge of the educational industry. Furthermore, the company will be able to expand resource utilization while improving risk management. Having this competitive advantage in place will allow Chegg to focus on the core business. Through marketing activity focused on brand development, Chegg can continue growing product awareness to the higher education system and institutions when seeking those relationships. Staff members will be required to compare how much of a change in subscription levels purchasing will demand if the change is made. In addition, employees should be asked to monitor the amount of increase or decrease in subscription retention for the prior strategic plan and the new strategic plan implemented to measure levels of improvement.
Chegg is labeled taboo when it comes to higher educational services. Their company is looked down upon for being the website seen as an easy way out for students looking for quick answers. We believe that Chegg has the opportunity to show their audience that they are there to provide step-by-step help for their users, not for blatant cheating. Chegg launched in 2005 and became publicly traded in 2013. And as per their third quarter sales in 2022, they had 4.8 million subscribers. With the way the world has been constantly changing since the pandemic, many businesses and educational institutions have used help from remote learning to enhance their lives. Education has revolutionized so much since our parents have been in school. And with the power of modern technology, knowledge and information is at our fingertips 24/7 without a second thought. Many educators have the misconceived notion that Chegg is only good for short-term help and cheating. They do not realize that Chegg is offering multiple types of study packs, including Boost Learning, which is very similar to Duolingo, in which it offers help for learning a foreign language, a math solver with instructions, instructor-made material, a plagiarism/grammar check, all while offering expert help at your request. Chegg has had a great control on their supply chain, and their only huge complaint is that the company is seen as an enemy to educational institutions. We believe that Chegg can integrate their mission within institutes to host a promotional discount for universities. That way, universities can have the extra help from the technology provided to their students to help them succeed while having and accessing what their students are able to see and use.
And now we're going to speak on our SWOT analysis. So, the SWOT analysis is the examination of the company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Beginning with Chegg's strengths. Chegg has really reliable suppliers. Chegg has a very reliable and strong supplier base with many different options, which helps Chegg strive in the market. Also, Chegg prides itself in being as progressive as possible. They're constantly finding new ways to implement new types of technology and AI within their company to ensure most areas of education are covered for their online learning experience that they provide to their users. They also have a strong hold and control on supply chain. In relation to their strong supplier base, Chegg has a great control over their supply chain, always delivering the service to its customers in a timely manner. Whether it be a step-by-step tutorial of how to figure out a calculus problem, or a student ordering a textbook a week prior to their class starting. As more than 5 million students on over 7,000 campuses nationwide use Chegg 365 days a year for textbook rentals and purchases, homework help, course selections, study guides, e-textbooks, and scholarship opportunities. Chegg ensures their partnerships with book publishers like McGraw-Hill, Cengage, Wiley, and even Oxford University Press. However, some of Chegg's weaknesses include legal issues. Chegg's company has had multiple copyright lawsuits against them from professional institutions. Former partner company Pearson filed a lawsuit against Chegg back in 2021 for this very reason. As stated by Forbes when the news broke out, the essence of Pearson's legal claim is that Chegg is engaging in massive violations of copyrights held by Pearson because Chegg has published and sold answers to the tests and practices Pearson has in its textbooks. Pearson argues that the questions and answers belong to it and it should be able to decide when and how they are used. Furthermore, Chegg's debt-to-equity ratio shows that the company carries more debt than assets. And the biggest weakness of all is Chegg's history of data breaches. Chegg has had a difficult time securing qualified information and data for their users. On more than 4 occasions, the platform has been hacked, allowing users' personal information to be released onto the internet for anyone to see. Then we have our external factors, those being opportunities and threats. Chegg has found a great way in which to differentiate themselves through becoming environmentally conscious, through providing e-textbooks instead of traditional paper textbooks, not only to help the planet, but to appeal to those who live a more environmentally friendly life. Chegg has also seen a huge influx of college campuses slowly becoming more accepting of the platform. This can allow for Chegg to pursue different partnerships with universities. This can result in their platform becoming widely accredited and accepted by the educational community. The company's threats, as mentioned earlier, includes advanced hackers, threats of substitutes. Chegg's profitability can suffer from a similar product or service offering consumers a similar value proposition. And as we have elaborated, on heavy competition in the industry.
Our team spent multiple months pulling Chegg apart to fully understand their view and how they would like to be perceived through their users' eyes. Chegg's intentions are to further their students' knowledge on their heart's desires through online study help. Our team believes our breakdown and our strategies will help increase Chegg's credibility and hopefully become accepted within the educational world in the future.